I've been thinking a lot about who I am. A lot. I feel like everything going on for me here. I feel like I can't get this off without like some sort of makeup remover. But I tried to do an eyeshadow stubble above my lips. I don't know why. I just saw this picture of this person and I thought it was really cool, and I was like, I want to look exactly like that. And they had like a stubble and they were wearing makeup and had bright green hair and like a leather jacket. Where the fuck am I going with this? I don't know. I've been getting a lot into androgynous fashion and fashion in general. Not in like the pretentious way. It's all about being tacky. If you're not tacky, you have to fucking leave. And honestly, a reoccurring trend is like they'll take a skinny white woman with a flat chest and they'll like put her in a duster and take black and white photos, and they'll be like hashtag androgynous fashion and put it on Pinterest. And honestly, motherfucker, that's so infuriating. It's all the same. It's all black and white. That's what I hate the most. I love bright colors, which is something I should have realized earlier. But I love bright colors and eye strain and all those fun feelings. But like, I don't know. I just kind of had to speak my mind. The point is, androgynous fashion is like, people think it's taking an androgynous person and just throwing them in whatever because they're already androgynous. That's not what it is. Like, the point of androgynous fashion, like, motherfucker, you can't just take a skinny white boy with like longish hair and put him in like, let me fucking look. Look, I'm gonna look up androgynous fashion right fucking now on Pinterest. It's a guy in a fucking big sweater and leggings. Dude, that's lazy as fuck. You gotta Brian Molko that shit, baby. You gotta fucking Courtney Love your face and confusing people. Even other gays. You don't have a fucking Tumblr bio to put your goddamn pronouns in. Now's your chance to confuse the goddamn world. I don't know. I don't know why this is so angry. I don't even have a great taste in fashion. I mean, I have a good taste in fashion, but generally, I don't put a lot of effort into what I'm going to wear in the morning, which I don't normally do. I mean, I wake up at 6:45 and then I wake up at 7. So by 7, the second awakening, I mean, like, that's when you're kind of trying to like put everything on. I mean, I have the shit. I have it. But that actually all looks like garbage. But 2 of those jackets are good. And I have a good closet too. Get it? Because I'm gay. I don't have much time left. No, I feel like something that's been stressing me out a lot lately is like my hair. And that's a weird thing to say. I mean, I'm Jewish, so it like usually is bothering me. But my hair, it's like, now that it's bleached and like the first few weeks of having it all fucking died it's all over. Now is kind of like when you're starting to get into like the the real statistics. That's a terrible word for this, but I'm gonna use it anyway. The statistics almost of your hair. Like, I always have to make sure that it's not fading in any place. Oh my god, it looks like a wig. Oh my god. Ew. My scalp just fucking moves. No. It's like, I don't want it to look like this. Like, don't get me wrong, this is pink, and before everybody thought it was orange when it was fading. But like right now, I just kind of it's not bright enough is what I'm like trying to imply. Like, if it's not a fucking highlighter, I don't care. This weekend, this Friday, probably tomorrow, I want to just want to pull out the manic panic, go full like fucking hairdresser mode right before I go to bed and fucking sleep with that shit on so I can get the best color I can. Because this shit is really bothering me. Probably not gonna sleep even, because I'll be just waiting for it. It's also probably gonna be kind of uncomfortable because I don't have like one of those caps that you put on when you're dyeing your hair. So usually I just sit with it out, which never goes for a great result. But but the times where I'm like actually putting effort into it, I put a fucking plastic bag on my head, and that looks bad and it feels bad. So someone messaged me on Instagram. I'm using my phone and doing a screen. Oh my god, I'm just like a millennial. I wish I was a celebrity so I could just stream myself. So I could just fucking... I could fucking just stream myself texting for like some pretentious art project. What is there? That actually I don't like. I know I don't like that because it sounds like something that Poppy would do, and I fucking hate Poppy. I used to love Poppy, mostly Titanic Sinclair, but also Poppy, and now I hate both of them. Titanic Sinclair got outed as like doing this whole thing as this weird like project on his ex-girlfriend Mars Argo that he abused, apparently. I mean, not apparently. I believe it. There are pictures. She did take a picture of him like fucking breaking into her house and just breaking all her shit. Yeah, the evidence was pretty strong before. He was also a centrist, but I kind of ignored that because he looked like a cheap ripoff Brian Mulgo. There's the name again. And I don't know. I needed that in my life. I could have just started listening to Placebo and I don't know. It was really up my alley, and it makes me really sad that he's actually a shitty person because he's kind of impacted me for probably the rest of my life. He did have a very asshole-ish way about going about how he saw the world. He was definitely like that one comic where it was like that one comic about protesting capitalism from your iPhone. I do remember he had exactly like his pinned tweet was like "fuck capitalism" sent from my iPhone, and he thought that was the deepest shit ever. Ugh. It pisses me off how many artists stick up to this system just for recognition. Grimes was a communist actually before she was in a relationship with Elon Musk. I don't know what the fuck she's doing now, but she kind of admitted into being into underage children hentai porn. So I'm not like going back to her no matter what she identifies with. So another one is like, I don't know. I feel like lots of people act like that in this day and age, being a capitalist is revolutionary. It's not, especially if you're part of the working class and you're driving yourself over. It's like the majority of us, I shouldn't say us because that does not include me. The majority of millennials and even Gen Z are being raised as capitalists as we all usually are. Revolution is your own personal choice. If you're a capitalist, that I shouldn't say that's fine. It's not fine. You're not doing anything good for anybody. If you're a capitalist, don't act like you're a fucking revolutionary. You're allowed to hate communism. Who isn't? I mean, this is America. So we are kind of, again, raised to be capitalist and raised to be against communism. So, I mean, the first goddamn thing they teach you about in school is like, here's capitalism, here's communism. Capitalism is all right. Communism is bad and killed a lot of people. And yes, it did kill a lot of people, but capitalism also killed a lot of people. And I haven't learned as much about capitalism and its negative disadvantages and its different disadvantages as I have learned about communism's disadvantages. They do kind of send you in a trap, honestly, because it's always like, here's communism. Sounds great, right? Without barely telling you anything about communism. Here's how many people it killed. I also only learned about Lenin for like one day. Didn't even learn about Trotsky, so that's cute. Yeah. Somebody's about to have breakdowning time in my friend's Discord server, so that's cute. Ugh. I feel like the thing about Discord servers is like, especially with the big ones, everybody's like, yeah, you can talk about your problems here without even having a vent chat. I mean, everybody knows how vent chats end up, but like, when somebody gets sad, it's just a fucking shitstorm because like everybody's holding in what they have to say to watch like the mods consult their friend. I don't have energy to be comforting unless it's somebody I truly care about. This boy I like had a crush on for 3 days before I figured out that he had a boyfriend. I like I don't know. But I was comforting him and It sucks. Comforting people is so fucking uncomfortable. I can never be a therapist. I mean, my therapist doesn't really, like, comfort you, but, like, my therapist will, like, sit back and be like, so how's your mood for today, Violet? And I'll be like, restrictive eating, baby! And that's my, I hope my parents didn't hear that. That was I don't know. I feel like I've never seen Austin Powers. That is probably obvious from my impersonation. I feel kind of ashamed that I did that now. Is this really what's gonna spiral me into sadness tonight? My shitty Austin Powers impersonation? No. You know what? No. Fuck this. I'm going to listen to Placebo. This is like the third mention of Placebo / Brian Molko in this video, and I do not regret it at all. I'm gonna have it playing in the background because too close can get me a copyright strike, restriction, whatever. I don't know how that shit works. I don't know what fucking monetization is. I don't monetize my videos. I feel like that I said that very out of the blue, and like I turned around and I was like, I don't monetize my videos to make it sound like I'm a humble legend for not doing that, but I also don't know how. And honestly, I do have this fantasy of at one point doing video essays, but I don't think that will ever happen. I've written a video essay. I've written a whole script for a detailed reasoning on why trans men suck more than trans women and non-binary people. Mostly it's because they're men. So today, here, let's do pure morning. Today in class, not in class, but after school, I was like helping out my friend with her stuff because it was her birthday and she had a dinner to go to. So we were just fucking rushing that shit. And I was like playing Pure Morning really loud from my headphones so we could both listen to it. She doesn't know Placebo. She just likes the song because it sounds like in the high school movie when the kids are like walking into school. And I remember that I was like rushing down the stairs with her, but also showing her the video of like Brian Molko about to jump off a building and kill himself. And he just starts walking and she's like, ew, oh my god. I love her. Obviously it's like she's kind of jokey about it. She's not like repelled by that stuff, but I hate that my legacy is like what's popping because I don't know. I do definitely have like an ongoing thing in my head about would it be better for me to delete it before Casey Frey can do something about it? Is Casey Frey even going to do something about it? Casey Frey, if you're watching this, if you're not a coward, do it. I don't know what you're going to do, but do it. The original reason why I uploaded it was because I didn't see it anywhere else except on Tumblr and Casey's Instagram. And I was like, shit, I better put this online. And I forgot there was like a genre of people who just like get all their content from YouTube and use it as like a social media. Those people usually use Twitter too, but like I can never get into Twitter. Like something about it just makes me feel like I'm kind of outside of it all. A friend in need's a friend indeed. I've been doing this a lot. I know that rubbing off the dead skin on my pore areas isn't gonna like get the clogged parts out, but like, frankly, wait. Oh my god. There we go. These stone skins crawling. These stone skins crawling. You know what I hate, speaking of skin? That was so funny. I'm sorry. I didn't realize how that was going to come out. But you know what I hate, speaking of skin? I don't like Skins. The show. I don't know a lot about it, except that it sucks. But I do know in my last year when I was like having an eating disorder, I watched that one clip from it where the girl like teaches that boy how to like not eat dinner. Like, first of all, that wouldn't work. Like, how fucking big is your family? And do you like there are techniques. I mean, it is like a one-on-one conversation, but also like half of the food that you can like they'll pay attention to that. It's I'm about to fucking yeah, I probably shouldn't have brought up eating disorders on that line. Whatever. My throat actually kind of still hurts from restrictive eating, baby. Whatever. I look like a fucking cartoon zombie. Alright, this has gone on long enough.